Hi, I'm Nina Litchfield.
I'm Blanca Pérez González. Together we are Nina Litchfield Studios.
And today we will present to you our dream scheme for a conservatory room.
The room we imagined is in an English country house. It's a large conservatory room full of glass and with really high ceilings.
The main thing is to not let all the glass make it feel cold, and we want it to feel warm and like it's part of the house, not an afterthought.
This room should have a freestanding wood burner, terracotta floors, a reading chair, and loads of plants in beautiful pots.
One of the inspirations that we had for this scheme is the Sanders Hotel. It's in Copenhagen, and in the top floor they have a sort of large conservatory type room. They have lots of plants, lots of bamboo and wicker and outdoor furniture, but still it felt incredibly cozy. Another inspiration that we had is Cecil Beaton's old house. It has this incredible room, and it looks sort of tropical, but actually we're in the countryside in England, and I kind of love that.
Gabriella Crespi was very important for us when designing this scheme because of the use of bamboo in her furniture, and especially in her own house, and how she managed to bring femininity and warmth to the spaces.
The room has two separate ambiances to it. So it has one that is very much a seating area around the wood burner. And on the other side, you have a dining table with a corner sofa, and it's a different kind of hangout area, so to speak, with many different functions. The fabric that we started off with in this project is this fabric by Schumacher. This fabric is quite a traditional fabric. It's a very granny chic fabric. And in order to take it to the 21st century, we decided to use a very modern sofa in order to have these contrasts combine and sort of bring something that is completely different and possibly unexpected to the room. The next fabric that I have to say I have been particularly in love with for a while, it's a quilted fabric. It has a strong yellow and white running through it. In order to break some rules and do something that's a little bit different, we would upholster two small armchairs in this fabric. The next fabric that we are using is a navy blue suede, and we would like to make an ottoman out of that. That ottoman would be situated between the sofa and the fireplace and have a lacquer tray as well.
In the other side of the conservatory, we have a banquette in the corner, and we would use the bamboo around the banquette to make the base of it and the back. Traditionally, these kind of banquettes in bamboo will be upholstered in a white. Right now it's very trendy to see boucle, and we wanted to give it a twist and use a more traditional material that is not usually paired with bamboo, and is this corduroy in this very soft yellow. We have this big table in travertine that is quite a solid material, but still with this feminine color and wave that we would love to pair with Bonocina chairs in traditional colors, like very dark brown. This trellis fabric is beautiful for the seat in this very deep red. So for the back of the chair, we thought on using this plain raspberry paired with a really nice piping with a little bit of detailing in it. Some crisp white will contrast with all the other traditional materials around to bring it a little modern twist to this very traditional chair.
We would like to have walling, and that wall would be covered in a grass cloth. The grass cloth has a sort of natural tone to it, and it has some natural imperfections, which are some knots, and we like that. We feel that would bring a lot of warmth and a sort of casual feel to the room. And in order to break up our very feminine room and make it a little bit more masculine again and bring in a different aspect, is we would paint the library in a black, and we would lacquer it, because right now Blanca and I are going through a lacquer phase, and the lacquer would bring in a touch of glamour to the room. Another aspect that we wanted to bring to the room was a little bit of drama, and we would put a curtain where the door would be normally in order to make a sort of stage effect. And we would use a very traditional chinoiserie type fabric. This one we sort of feel like the colors bring together all the different aspects of the room, and it creates a very dramatic entrance to the room. On the tilted part of the ceiling, we are using the bamboo blinds in order to give you shade. Then moving on to the vertical part of the conservatory, we would like to use Roman blinds made out of this fabric. We believe that the brown and the sort of earthy tone to it combines and brings the whole scheme together. And we feel that it would leave a wonderful backdrop and setting for the evening when you're putting those blinds down and you want to create a certain coziness.
We are very happy with this scheme because we feel we've created timeless design that combines styles, colors, and patterns.
It sort of achieves what you want when you are in the countryside, which is feel like you're surrounded by nature and warmth. And I'm extremely happy with what we have created because there's a versatility and there is a timelessness to this room. I believe it would age very well. I would look forward to seeing it again in 20 years' time.